Hi student, in previous video lecture we are discussed about the common nomenclatures of organic compound. Today we are discuss about the IPC nomenclatures of organic compound. Firstly we are discussed the format of IPC naming. What is the format of IPC naming? In the naming of any organic compound, firstly we use the secondary prefix, then primary prefix, then word root, then primary suffix, and finally secondary suffix. Again, secondary prefix, primary prefix, word root, primary suffix, secondary suffix. Only not a format of naming IPC compound. It is also a formula for the writing IPC name of any organic compound. But firstly we are discussed in the format of IPC naming. Second, what is the secondary prefix? What is the secondary prefix? The secondary prefix in the short sec prefix. The secondary prefix is the substituents. Secondary prefix is the substituents. Means we say that secondary prefix as substituents. Substituents are written along with their locant. Locant means position. Locant means position in alphabetical order. That means when you write the name of any organic compound, firstly you observe, identify where is secondary prefix. When you identify secondary prefix, secondary prefix means substituents. When you identify secondary prefix or substituents, you write their location in location means position in alphabetical order. Here some substituents, that is secondary prefix, is represented here. First R. R is alkene. Here R is say alkene. Like if R represented by CH3. Here this bond represented the missing atom, missing carbon, missing molecules. Then we use YL. Like single carbon substituents, that is methane or methyl. C2H5 is known as ethyl. Methyl, ethyl, propyl, butyl, pentyl, hexyl, all of these known as alkyl and represented by R. Next, X. The X is halo group, halo substituents. Halo represented by FCl, Bri. Here F is fluorine, Cl chlorine, Br bromine, I iodine. Fluorine in as of substituents, fluorine as a fluoro, bromine as a bromo, and iodine as a iodo, written in the nomenclature of organic compound. Next, NO2 substituents. Na2 substituents. The secondary prefix of NO2 substituents is nitro. It is nitro. Then OR. OR is known as alkoxy group. Example, when we write OCH3, it say that it is methoxy. When we write OC2H5, then it is say that ethoxy. Okay, propoxy, butoxy. Okay, next N-double-bond-O, that is nitroso group. That is nitroso group. Okay. The example, for example, an example is given here: CH3 single bond CH and CH3 at the second 1, 2, 3. At the second carbon, chloro is attached. You know that chloro is a substituent. Chloro is a substituent. Therefore, when writing the name of this compound, firstly we use the secondary prefix. The secondary prefix is chloro and the position of chloro is second. So we write the second chloro in the name of this organic compound. Okay. Next point. Here all of the statement about the secondary prefix. Next, primary prefix. What is the primary prefix? How to identify primary prefix? If the compound is cyclic, cyclic is the necessary condition for primary prefix. If the compound is cyclic, then prefix cyclo, the prefix cyclo is used. For example, here a compound pentagonal ring, attached with the chlorine. This is pentagonal ring. Ring means cyclic. Ring means cyclic. It is a cyclic compound. That means we use cyclo as a prefix. But Cl, that means chloro, is also present. A chloro is secondary prefix. So first, according to format of IPSC, firstly you write the secondary prefix, then primary prefix. Okay. Then in the naming of this compound, first we write the first chloro, that means secondary prefix, then cyclo, and means primary prefix. Firstly secondary prefix, then primary prefix. Okay, student. Now we are discussed about word root. The third point is word root. What is the meaning of word root? It represents number of carbon atom in main chain. It represents number of carbon atom in main chain. That means parent chain. How many carbon atom in parent chain? If the number of carbon atom is 1 in parent chain, then we say mate. For 2 carbon, 8. For 3 carbon, prop. For 4 carbon, use but. For 5 carbon, pent. For 6 carbon, hex. For 7 carbon, hept. For 8 carbon, oct. For 9 carbon, non. For 10 carbon, dec. For 11 carbon, undeck. For 12 carbon, dodeck. For 13 carbon, trideck. For 14 carbon, tetradeck. For 15 carbon, pentadeck. And hexadeck, heptadeck, octadeck, non-deck and I caution. But in IPSC nomenclature in your syllabus, other than your syllabus, IIT and NEET examinations, only 1 to 10 or 15th number of carbon given in the question. Okay. So write about the format of IPSC and the content represented here related to format of IPSC. Take a screenshot. Now we will discuss about the primary suffix. Primary suffix. What is the primary suffix? Primary suffix give information about the nature of hydrocarbon. What is the nature of hydrocarbon? How to identify the nature of hydrocarbon? You identify the nature of hydrocarbon by the primary suffix. Nature means the compound, given compound is saturated or unsaturated. Unsaturated. It is represented by the primary suffix. Primary suffix represent or give the information about the hydrocarbon. The hydrocarbon are saturated or unsaturated. For example, when between the carbon-carbon atom, when between carbon and carbon atom single bond is present, then we use primary suffix as N. The primary suffix is N, and the compound in which only single bond is present, the compound is known as saturated hydrocarbons. In a saturated hydrocarbon, only single bond is present. That means one bond is present between the carbon atom. But when double bond between the carbon atom, we use primary suffix as "ene", and when triple bond between the carbon atom, we use the prefix as "ine". But you always understanding about the saturated and unsaturated, we say saturated only when single bond is present, other than compound is unsaturated, or when double bond or triple bond or alternate double or triple bond present in a compound, the compound is known as unsaturated compound. But single bond, only single bond, then saturated compound. Next, when in a compound more than one double bond present, like 1, 2 double bond present, then we use diene for the primary suffix. If in a compound one triple bond and one double bond is present, then we write "ene" for double bond plus "ine" for triple bond. But when you add both E deleted and became anion. Anion. Other condition, if in a compound two triple bond is present, then we use primary suffix di-ine. Di means two, ine means triple bond. Okay. Now solve a question given here. In this question, a cyclic chain, a cyclic ring is present. That means cyclo prefix, primary prefix used as cyclo, and chloro, that means secondary prefix as a chloro. Number of carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So word root is pent. Bond, only single bond present, then primary suffix "n" is used. The name first chloro, cyclo, first chloro, cyclo, pent, "n". Here first chloro is secondary prefix, cyclo is primary prefix, pent is word root, "n" is primary suffix. Are you clear that about all things represented here about the IPSC nomenclature of organic compound? Today we are discussed secondary prefix, primary prefix, word root and primary suffix. In next video lecture we discussed about the secondary suffix and rule for the naming organic compound. Take a screenshot of this video and note down your notes and solve the question given in class 11th and 12th NCERT questions. Okay, exercise, NCERT book exercise. Thank you very much and take a screenshot